Hot 1041.
Hot 104.1 St. Louis' source for hip-hop and R&B. It's Princess Storm live right now inside the STL playlist. I got my homeboy, Miistro Freeyo, in the building. What's poppin'?
Man, what's the word? What's the word? We in here.
I'm so happy to sit down with you and talk today. Like, I see you all the time performing, killing the stages, but now we get to meet, like, Miistro in real life.
Yeah, straight up. For a minute, I thought you was following me for a minute. I'm like, why I keep running to Storm, man? I'm like...
I probably was. I'm known to be a little creepy, stalkerish a while, but when I find people in St. Louis that are very dope, I like to stalk them. So you're probably right. You know, I like to pop up on shows and just see what you're working on. I'll randomly like all the pictures on Instagram one day.
I appreciate all
just to see what you're doing. Because you've been doing a lot of work.
Yeah, I have, for real.
So let's take it back. How did you get started with the whole music in general?
I mean, to be honest, like it goes back like way when I was like a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Just from my playing the piano background, so music always been a part of my life. My family always been real big in music, so ever since I was a kid, I knew this is what I wanted to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just all about taking it to the next level now. So that's what we're trying to do.
So how many instruments do you know how to play? Because I be telling people like he played like 14 instruments.
Yeah, I'm tripping off that. What she said, I ain't even say nothing.
I tell people all the time.
Yeah, I mean, for real, I play the keyboard, but of course, you know, keyboard got like thousands of different instruments on it. So, you know, it's kind of like a cheap way I get to play all different instruments with just basically playing the keyboard, though. But, yeah, I used to play cello, too. I'm going to get back on that, though. But, yeah, you know, outside of producing, of course, but, yeah.
So, when I first heard about you, it was from being a producer. And that's kind of how I started with the whole STL Instagram.
Yeah.
So you won it. That's how we first started hearing the buzz about Miistro. And then I was like, why do we not know about Miistro? He's really dope right now. You know what I mean? And then we got to meet Miistro, like the rapper or the artist in a sense. You know what I mean? I don't want to put you in the category as a rapper. Yeah. That's probably like a box.
Just an artist.
Just an artist. Yeah. So what made you transition from a producer to wanting to be an artist? Because you still play around with both, but what made it change?
To be honest, it was more so artists first.
Mm-hmm.
You know, coming up, back in high school, people knew me from playing the keyboard because even in talent shows, like I'd be playing the keyboard. Basically, the same thing I'm doing now. I used to do it back then, so I think people kind of put me in a box as a producer first. So I just kind of rolled with it. Like, you know, I still did music, but the producing kind of
took off.
Yeah. So, but it was always artistry. They go hand in hand though. But I say I started being an artist first though. But it's definitely like an equal love for the both. Like I can't have one without the other. You know, like I'm either writing something or producing something. You know, vice versa. So.
What do you appreciate more, performing or recording?
I think performing.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause performing is like a different reaction. Like from being on stage and seeing how people reacting to something that I made in the studio. I might have woke up in the morning and had an idea and came up with it. So to kind of see people reacting to it, especially if they know the song too, like they feel like we are like in sync. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
you taking everybody to church singing along? Follow me right now.
Put a little collection plate out there.
He said put a collection plate out there. I want to know, you say you've been doing this since high school. What high school did you go to?
I just went to Rittenhouse High School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
County.
And I got an underplaque today too.
I see.
That wasn't on purpose though. I didn't know you were going to say that.
Yeah. I mean, that's the St. Louis question. What high school you go to? We always want to know. We real nosy.
Yep.
Another thing I want to talk about, with you being, like, I have so many names and stuff I call you. I'd be like, yo, he is like the dopest person out right now. Like, listen, you gotta follow him. Like, what made you want to be, I ain't gonna say like this type of artist, but made you want to, you know, really perform? Because some people just get up there with a mic, you know what I mean? They have dances and they done.
I mean, my thing, I feel like I never wanted any limitations like from the jump. It was like, I don't want to just, if I could play the keyboard, like, why can't I, you know, do it at the same time? At first, I was kind of hesitant with it because I'm like, I don't know how people going to, they might be allowed to do it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to venues that a lot of times they don't have, like, the setup for really, you know what I'm saying, hooking up instruments and stuff. It's just like a rap show, so. But once I really kind of gained the confidence in that, like, you know, God blessed me with different talents, so why not use it all, you know what I'm saying? No point in me, like, okay, I'm just going to limit myself to one thing, so.
What you think helped gain your confidence? Because you keep saying it. He was like, I don't really know, but I did this.
I guess my surrounding, people around me, you know, just kind of, sometimes you could be sure that you're finna do something, but you be like, I don't know, because I feel like it's kind of new. I never seen nobody else do this, but seeing how, like back in high school, like just the talent shows, and that's what kind of really helped build my confidence even performing, like being used to performing in front of my peers in school, whatever, and teachers would have me bring the keyboard to class. Like, you could play.
You're getting the
class.
8. Play the keyboard right now.
Exactly,
I got you.
Right. I'm like, what song you want to hear? I got you. So, that's what I feel like. All that, just kind of help on this journey, help me build my confidence with everything.
So now you out here, you're traveling, you're doing different shows. Where you just come back from?
Jacksonville, Florida.
How was the show?
It was crazy. Like, it was a big college party.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like inside of a mall, about thousands of people there. Like it was packed. It was dope.
You won them over? I know you did.
Hey. I got booked to go out there for like 15 minutes. Like I ended up performing like 40 minutes. So like,
that's dope.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was sold out shows. It was dope. Yeah.
And so you out here, you traveling, you out here doing bigger shows. What's next for you? Like in the next 3 to 5 years, what do you see yourself doing, or what can we expect from Miistro?
3 to 5 years, definitely want to be definitely just more established. More known in different regions. So not in, like, hometown always gonna be loved. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's all about spreading your wings and really bringing it back home. So that's really my goal for just spreading this whole movement. Like, you know what I'm saying, outside the city, bringing people like awareness to St. Louis. Like it's a lot of dope talent here. Like we hear it all the time. I feel like people just really gotta focus on it. You know what I'm saying? Because we get a lot of negative attention. So I feel like there's so much dope stuff happening here that it can kind of get overshadowed by the bad stuff and the things that's going on. So I just feel like within the next couple of years, I want to just pretty much spread my wings for it, just continue to grow.
Who taught you how to play the instruments that you want to play?
My pops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I was young, my pops, like, I'd be on this lap, he playing Sesame Street on the piano, like, what I'm saying, stuff like that, like, really inspired me. And just growing up, I listened to like a lot of old school when I was coming up, so I had like my parents' music and I had my generation of music, so just kind of infusing all that together, I started teaching myself pretty much like how to play the piano. Like my pops, he pretty much told me like, okay, just that key, whatever. But I never had any lessons, so I don't know how to read.
In real life, no lessons.
Yeah, in real life.
Just like some drum lines.
Yeah,
so
right. For real. It'd be like, all right, he played, and once I hear it, I'm like, okay, then I learned it. But you know what I'm saying, he put in the sheet music front of me, like I would never, duplicate it though. But yeah, my pops definitely put that seed, for me to start and want to learn. So.
Right now, I always ask people this question: is social media a curse or a blessing? How do you feel about it?
I'm gonna say what Tay said. That's in the interview. It's both.
You gonna steal what Tay said?
Yeah, it's both. It's both.
Why you feel like it's both?
It's both. It's what you want? You want the blessing first or the curse?
Whichever one you want to give me.
I'm gonna say it's a blessing first because, especially just personal, coming like being as an artist, I'm able to reach people outside the city. I'm able to connect with people all over the world. I'm able to get information, the drop of a dime. I'm able to just do so much, learn so much, and just if I got a business, I'm able to grow that and brand myself. The curse comes, but I feel like nowadays people attention span like way shorter. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like things come on, it's like we just want to. Cause we so used to watching little short clips that come down the timeline. We just want to.
You don't even read the article. You read the headline.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's like I just told my cousin that day. She made a long paragraph, and I'm like, as soon as I start reading, I'm like, nah, I'm not finna read this.
You told her you ain't read it?
Hey, I told her, I said, hey, I think it was gonna be good. I didn't read the whole thing, but it just, I feel like I attention span shorter, and I feel like people. I think I read something the other day, like the suicide rate, like when it's like higher now than it's ever been, because social media, man, people getting bullied. Somebody, you lose a fight today, you on World Star. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much.
You a meme?
Yeah, right. So. I feel like it's definitely a curse and a blessing. Though. You just gotta really, it all depends on how you use it, though.
So I know you said like you listen to your parents' music and you also listen to your generation of music. We had this debate here versus like hip hop versus hip hop entertainment. Yeah, like which side do you feel like you're a part of? Because when you play, you still can tell you got that swag, but then like you can feel that you've been around some great souls. You know what I mean? So.
Well, I guess I'll be in the middle then.
You can't be in the middle. You gotta pick a side.
That's basically what you just said. I'm in the middle. I mean, for real. Because, like, I definitely get that because in my parents' background and knowing, like, listening like to the Marvin Gaye's, Luther Vandross, Anita Baker's, you know what I'm saying? Like, me understanding that, but then at the same time, I'm still growing up with what's coming out now, and I got appreciation for that too. So, yeah, it kind of puts me in the middle. Like, it ain't really no one-sided thing.
So, what's next for you right now? What can we expect?
Next, I actually have a show coming up. I'm doing a show at Pops, October 6th.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm I'm headlining that show. I'm gonna have tickets soon for that. So that's
That's
make
real.
sure I see you out there.
I'm gonna be there. You know, I've been stalking you. I'm a slide through. I might as well go ahead and pull up.
Yeah. So that's the next thing coming out October 6th at Pops.
On my music, visuals.
Yeah, I recently just dropped the project, the Prelude. It's an EP. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, all that. That's my recent project I'm pushing right now. Before I got so much music, in the vault.
You do.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
I be watching your snaps. Like, what are you working on? Why let me go back and listen to it again. Let me see what's going on right now.
Yeah. So I'm just really I really want to give out more music now. You know what I'm saying? Focus on this project and then push my singles. Change up, of course. And my recent one is Flooded. Cristal, he probably gonna play that one. But just basically focus on the music, man. Cause I got so much, and I feel like that's kind of another thing with social media. Like everybody putting out more music now. It used to be you put out a single and sit on that for like 5 to 8 months. You know what I'm saying? If we put something else out, now it's like you drop an album and then you wait too long. They're like, all right, we need another one for the year out, or people gonna forget about you and move on to the next thing. So I definitely want to just keep. I got the music, so I just want to put it out, give it to the people. So
okay, well, Change Up is one of my favorite. Every time I hear the beat, I'm like, I know the song.
Right on,
I'm finna jam to it.
Right
and then when seeing you perform, it's like a whole nother different vibe. So.
Yeah.
Man, listen, keep it locked right here. Only a Hot 104.1.